we don't need to wait until Friday to get the party started. That is why we have Puro Picks today on a Thursday, so that you know what's happening all over town this weekend. And who better than to give us advice on what's happening around town than our very own Stephanie Guerra, who is definitely in the know.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. And yes, there's so much going on. I have no clue what day of the week it is, because we're hitting busy event season for San Antonio. Yeah. The weather's cooling down a little bit. Everyone gets outside. I have major FOMO because I can't make it to all the events at one time, but it's going to be a really exciting weekend.
Well, let's start with one that's happening tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. It's the Desperado 30th anniversary screening. 30 years?
Yeah, don't tell me about it.
That movie?
So I'm really excited for this one because I'm a huge Robert Rodriguez fan. He's a native San Antonian, so it's really cool that his film studio is right up the road. It has been 30 years since the movie Desperado came out, and tomorrow night at the Aztec Theater, which is going to just make the experience even cooler, they're screening the movie, plus Robert Rodriguez and his band called Chingoan are playing, and Danny Trejo, who we all know, right, from the movies, is going to be there too, because they're besties, so why wouldn't he be there? And shout out to Patricia Vaughn, one of Robert Rodriguez's sisters, who's also a very talented musician. They're all talented. She's in the movie. She's a friend of mine. She's going to be there too. So don't miss that. I think tickets are going really fast, but it's going to be a fun night full of surprises, and we don't really get to see a lot of celebs at weekend events here. So
which is why you just name dropped that you're friends with his sister. Got it.
I'm just saying.
I know people. All right. So this is also Friday, tomorrow and Saturday. It's the 42nd annual Jazz Alive?
Yes. And no shortage of talk about this event, right? It's been going on for a really long time, but I love to talk about it every year because it's outdoors. It brings the whole city together. It brings people who don't normally come downtown into downtown. So if you're watching and this is your first time coming downtown, make it a habit. But you get to see all kinds of jazz. So I'm really excited for Pedrito Martinez. We have the St. Mary's University group, Jazz Combo, Melodious Funk, the Lighthouse, which is here in San Antonio, all-star jazz and like R&B soul DJs. It's a really eclectic mix. It's free, it's fun. They have the beautiful turf out there. And you're just like under the stars in downtown San Antonio by the tower watching this huge jazz concert. I love this event. And it's both nights. So if you can't make it one day or the other, just go down there. Don't miss it this year.
You know, what's good about that is that sometimes jazz is kind of perceived as like, you know, like
sleepy?
No,
boring?
not sleepy, but expensive, because a lot 100%. Of the, you know what I mean, like super highbrow. So this is something that's accessible to everybody.
All the things, and it's all varieties of jazz. So it will be high energy. There will be some chilling, but it will be fun overall.
Mujer Artes anniversary.
Yeah, so we love Mujer Artes. Their studio is actually located right near the west side of downtown on the west side. So they're a collective that is also celebrating their 30th anniversary. This is a group of women who are majority of them are activists, people that are out in their community organizers and leaders, and they're celebrating with an evening of music, food, and art. So a lot of these women make art pieces out of clay, out of different forms, and then they sell them. That's the fundraiser to keep these areas going on the west side on Colorado Street. They always partner usually with the Esperanza Center, Rinconcito de Esperanza. They do a lot to give back to the community. So this is an amazing free event. You can find more info on the Esperanza Center's website, but Mujer Artes is a really great place to add some new art additions to your home in the shape of clay.
Gridiron 2025. Okay. Tell us about that one.
Is anybody here in Gridiron? Because this is really funny, right? Gridiron, if you're not familiar with it, is our local San Antonio journalists, news personalities, and they put on a performance, the Gridiron Show. This year's theme is dangerously entertaining and irreverent, and they poke fun at current events and local government. So it's really fun. It's lighthearted. It's positive. Nonpartisan. Everybody likes to poke fun at this event because these journalists are working so hard every day, right, to report the hard-breaking news, the hard-hitting stories, and this just gives it a little bit of reprieve. And it's actually put on by the journalists themselves that raise funds for scholarships for new and future journalists. So the Society of Professional Journalists puts this on, and they work together every year to help fund scholarships for journalism students. So it's always hilarious. You should go check that out and just get a break, you know, from just doom scrolling all the time.
And maybe laugh at yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah, every once in a while. All right. Cinema Under the Stars. That sounds really nice, and that is Saturday.
Yes. So these events are Saturday, jam-packed Saturday. The San Antonio Black International Film Festival is back, and they're having a special outdoor screening of a film called The Wall Street Boy, directed by Charles Uwagbai. So this is going to be really beautiful, right in the east side, heart of, you know, a block away from downtown San Antonio, Lockwood Dignity Park. I live by this park. I think it has one of the most beautiful views of downtown. It's on a hill. You see the whole lit up skyline, and you get to watch a movie there with that as your backdrop. Doesn't happen that often, right? So
and it's not humid out.
And it's not humid, and they start the movie at dusk, so 3 to 11, but they're gonna have music, food trucks, vendors. It's gonna be a really great time.
Okay, as we're starting to wrap up here, but the Mexican standoff, that's something that's happening on Sunday.
Yeah, so you would think it's an event, but this is actually a name of an all-female Chicano band from East LA. So their music is awesome. You know, they have all kinds of influences from different Latino genres. They're going to be playing Sunday night at the Lighthouse Lounge over by Woodlawn Lake. Their debut album was actually recorded right here in San Antonio with the late, great Flaco Jimenez and Max Baca from the Tex Maniacs. If you check out their videos of the Mexican standoff on their social media, they're just so fun, outgoing, high energy, and they're in Spanglish, right? So we love to keep it puro with them. It's going to be another great night of live music, but so much going on this weekend. I'm running off to an event at the Whitty Museum with a fundraiser for Rotary, where the Texases are playing, and I'm so excited that we're back into busy mode. We're going.
Yeah, and now it's also a lot more enjoyable when you're outside for a lot of these events as well.
Yes.
So anyway.
I'll see you out there.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here with us, Stephanie. Thank you so much for filling us in. We like to know what's going on because we're not as hip as you. All right. Well, thank you so much.